Okay, when a market correction comes in like this, you have to ask yourself, how much XRP should I have if I want to retire or want to be a millionaire? Well, we're going to try and break down some of those key numbers for you in this video, as well as taking a look at what important things are happening before you should be selling XRP. If that's something you like the sound of, you want to stay up to date with all the rest in this market, go ahead, hit that subscribe button so you are on point, and smash up the like button if you're bullish on XRP. With that being said, let's get into this video. So let's talk a little bit about what Ripple deployed today, or certainly what their view was, before we really get into how much XRP is going to be the right number to hold, especially when you could be DCAing right now if you bought the top. Well, look at this, 1 billion in tokenized money market funds today is 16 trillion in tokenized assets by 2030. The first tokenized money market fund on the XRP ledger through ARCX and ARB PLC, representing a turning point for institutional DeFi. Very interesting. Brad Garlinghouse and the team obviously giving a view of what this looks like. And we know that RWA and tokenization not only has been discussed at length by Ripple, but also by institutional players like BlackRock, Fidelity, and many, many others. This category is only going to grow. And in fact, when we were on my live stream earlier, we were talking about RWA and what that can look like into this bull market. Well, Ripple being at the forefront of that as they built out the XRPL and making sure that not only do they have RLUSD, which is starting to uptrend in terms of volume now, but obviously XRP and that institutional programs, very interesting indeed. But what's happened recently and what you should be aware of before you sell it, then we'll take a look at those price actions and how much XRP you should have. Well, look, fund rates on both XRP and BTC have been declining since December 8th, and that's why we've seen this big correction in the market. That combined with Jerome Powell saying that that BTC was not going to be held by the government has ultimately given us this correction. In fact, Jerome Powell allegedly is one of the most powerful men in the world when it comes to monetary policy. Why? Because he can do things like this. Doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen. Doesn't mean that we can't see that overturned, and doesn't mean that the US strategic Bitcoin reserve isn't going to happen. All needs to be just played out from January the 20th. But as funding rates did decline, this is what's given us the push down in both XRP, like I said, and a significant decline in BTC as well. Also, don't forget, we saw some significant liquidations on that trade as well. So let's take a look at XRP. What key things right now, I guess what bullish sentiments are coming that makes me not want to sell my XRP? And just to be clear, by the way, I haven't sold a single XRP. Now, we were buying around 35 to 40 cents, so we're still significantly up on this play, but I actually think there is more upside to come. So let's talk about a few of them. The RLUSD launch, we discussed that yesterday. Trump's inauguration has to be positive for the entire cryptocurrency market. Gary Gensler departing for the SEC, and in my opinion, the case being thrown out, as you see here for number 4, the possible solution to the Ripple SEC case. My view, like I said, I think this all just gets thrown out. We have a massive altcoin season coming, and don't let people tell you that's not going to happen. We have a major bank partnership, which I think is going to be announced in the new year as well. And it wouldn't surprise me if we don't start seeing some of these real top tier banks start to discuss RLUSD, starting to have stablecoins on their balance sheets, starting to really look at a pro cryptocurrency government. They're going to want to be the first. Those who get there first tend to do very, very well. And that potential XRP ETF, all very bullish news. And I think we're likely to get an XRP ETF into the new year, as well as this whole mechanic of these changes with that SEC personnel chair. So I know what you're saying. Okay, Tube, I came here to find out how much XRP I should own. What's that number? Well, look, it depends on price, doesn't it? Do you believe XRP is going to $100, $300? Could it even be $500 as whales already are now starting to buy? Well, let's take a look at what that could look like. Well, simply, if it goes to $100 and one XRP being at that point, the honest answer is you don't have to hold a lot to be pretty much well off. The reality is, though, if you've been buying since 30 cents, 40 cents, you're probably in a pretty good place. If you think about it, 20,000 XRP, if you'd have bought that at 30 cents as an example, you're probably looking at somewhere around the $8,000 mark. Well, let's say, for example, it does hit 100, you're going to be knocking on the door of a $2 million paycheck. Let's say it's $50, which definitely seems in the realms of possibility, where you're going to be cooling $1 million out of this. So the reality is you probably get away with 10,000 XRP. That would have set you back significantly less, not only just 6 months ago, maybe even less than that, and you're going to walk away with a 6-figure paycheck. So my view, though, if I'm honest, having just enough XRP, depending on what you've got, DCAing where possible, but lots of people predicting a $7 price point, maybe even a $10 price point. Well, look, $10,000 at a $10,000 XRP, all of a sudden becomes a significant amount of money. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Well, how much XRP do you own? And do you think that's enough, or are you buying more? Let's take a look at the chart here on the daily candle. I always think it's worthwhile. That market correction still coming in, but XRP holding its own. We've seen a lot of coins drop below this 20-day exponential moving average. Bitcoin hovering around 97.8. Hopefully that'll break back above 98,000 before the daily candle close. But XRP, in my opinion, holding pretty well. We actually saw before 3 corrective days on the back of that all-time high push. So for me, this is just perfectly normal, absolutely in line with what we would expect. Consolidation to the downside, to the sideways movement as we came off that all-time high top. So look, 2.55% down on the day is nothing. Our volume still feels pretty strong out there. Look out for the breakout, and this could wait until January. This could be a Trump inauguration thing, but I don't think it's going to be long at all. And remember, depending on how much XRP you own, depends on where you need to get. Think about it. A $7.53 price point could net you a cool 75K if you've got 10,000 XRP. And guess what? If you'd have bought it when we told you, well, it'd cost you less than 10 grand. Very interesting indeed if you think about all that. But let me know what you think about it all in the comments down below. And don't forget, smash up that like button to a brand new all-time high and subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest in this cryptocurrency market bull run. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.